I went to Turkey, we saw them at mosque, and yet I had no idea what they were. Whirling Dervishes are followers from the 13th century. Whirling Dervishes are followers of the 13th century poet and philosopher Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi. Sufism is a way of life to love and give service. To demonstrate for us, here's my little brother Jack as a whirling dervish. Their clothes are very specific. They wear a hat that represents this is an actual hat that my mom got in the Middle East that is a whirling dervish. They wear conical felt hats that are shaped like tombstones and represent the death of their ego. Their white flowy skirts represent the sheet like as it was covering a dead body, but to cover their dead ego. This black coat represents a black cloak that they would wear. It would represent their worldliness, and when they take it off, it represents that they're detaching themselves from this world. The whirling ritual is known as the sema. They begin with a prayer, and each whirling dervish walks in, and they bow to their master, and then they walk in a circle in the hall 3 times. After they do it 3 times, they take the black jacket off, and before they go into their trance, they have their right arm up to receive the blessed heaven, and their left arm down to transfer their blessings to the earth. Eventually, all the whirling dervishes reach a point where they're all whirling at the same time. After about 10 minutes, they all kneel. And then they get back. They do this 4 times. The first point is when the people understanding the truth of Allah, their one and only God, as their creator. The second point is the happiness of man witnessing the beauty of creation. The third time is for the devotion and sacrifice of the mind to love and complete obedience to God. The fourth point is the end of the spiritual journey, when they come out of the trance and they're going back to everyday life and remember obedience to God. After concluding their ritual practice, they read out a specific verse out of the Quran. This verse talks about God or Allah being all-knowing. To conclude their ritual, they end with a prayer praying for the peace of souls and all prophets and believers. When I went to Istanbul, Turkey, we saw them performing in front of the Blue Mosque on stage. And it looked like they were in a trance with all this loud music and speakers. And it's a really cool religion, and I hope you guys can all see it someday.